Hello guys, and welcome back to the second and final part of the Anno 2070 special feature. Now, in the last video we covered most of the economic stuff and the basic mechanics of the game. In this one, because we added Strindberg when we started the game, and he's a bit of a jerk, I think we'll probably just... Yeah, I think we'll just wipe him out. We'll just bomb him from here to Timbuktu. But yeah, if you do like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and yeah. So, what do we got? Come on, load. Okay. So, I have done a little bit of off-screen, well, a lot of off-screen stuff. So our city is now about double the size. We've got this whole industrial area out here. Basically what these factories do is they just satisfy the need for lifestyle, which is the only need that these dudes still need to have satisfied for them to level up. Now, their tax rate is pretty high, but we do have quite a heap of money saved up, and that's primarily because, one, we want to buy fleets off people, and two, because we will unlock something pretty interesting pretty soon, as soon as we level these dudes up, actually. So, we'll just get this through, and, see what we got. Turn that on, right, okay. Now, yeah, okay. So I think those weird U-shaped forklift-looking things, they deliver the raw materials to the factories, while the truck-looking ones, they take it from the factory to the warehouse. So it's just, yeah, it's a boring little aesthetic thing. But you can see as well, talking about aesthetics, that I have added a couple of trees and a couple of garden beds around the main town centres. We also have this new billboard, whatchamacallit. It's at the moment it's just playing the default Eden Initiative propaganda, but you can set it to different channels. It does satisfy their need for information, and it can help with other things if you choose the right channel, but it will go up in maintenance costs as a result of that, so just be aware. Now, Strindberg and Bartok, they have been at war recently, which is why that area is just bombed, and you can see that Strindberg has also been pretty busy with his city too. All these innocent civilians. Completely innocent, and they will survive this war, totally. Yeah, I do like his city designs though. I mean, to be fair, I mean, his Tycoon Town Center looks way better than the default one.
He says our commitment will allow our grandchildren to live a better life. I believe
100
him.
engineers, yep, we'll do that. I love these motivation quests because they don't have a time limit. So, yeah.
Warning. Production.
Once this turns green, then we should get some to level up. There we go.
Registering change in demographics.
So because they're going up another level, they do require more stuff. So that instead of just requiring tools, they now require 2 tools, 2 building modules, and 3 wood to level up. And it keeps going up like that the more you level up. So as you can see, the portrait's changed again. They've got a new need for participation here. They also need a new type of drink and a new type of food. Just that. But yeah, all the rest is just the same. Yeah, we get to the real city skyscraper looking stuff at this point, which is nice. But yeah, you can change the actual design of them by pressing C. This one is probably my favorite because it really looks futury. Is that even a word?
Extracting quest directives from the mission.
But yeah, we got this new channel here, which is basically just going to help us out with lifestyle stuff. So just your smartphone things, because they are a bit tricky to produce. We did just unlock the tech building plants. So
welcome. My name is Professor Dr. Salman Devi. I am the spokesperson for the Independent Science Council at SAAT, the leading international forum for research and science. We have been observing your activities in this sector with great curiosity, and if you will permit me this personal remark, we are fascinated by your potential. under the direction of its presiding artificial intelligence, Father, the SAAT Ethics Council has concluded that the risk involved in granting you access to our latest high-tech procedures is acceptable, a decision which I wholeheartedly endorse. If you so wish, you can have immediate access to our underwater technologies for deep-sea use. They will very quickly solve your raw material shortages. In addition, we will also grant you a license to establish laboratories and academies and allow you access to our aircraft construction plans.
That last point is what we want.
I imagine you must be speechless. And you get all this for just a small contribution towards the continuation of our research. Fantastic, isn't it? Join us. Become a member of SAAT.
Tech buildings
Awesome.
now available. Transfer of all tech construction
we'll buy that.
plans completed.
This is so cool. Okay, so basically we unlocked this whole new tab here. And we've unlocked... what? Carbon production, the tech town centers.
Loading dive routines.
Oh, and some of the underwater stuff. The trimaran, we'll get to that in a minute.
Trimaran ready.
No, we'll do it now.
Trimaran
So
ready.
basically, when he said
Board.
about all the underwater technologies, you basically need one of these things to get it all done. So it's basically just a submarine. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna level all these up so we get 1, more storage capacity, and 2, another unit to go around and collect stuff. So that's cool. It just makes production a bit more efficient. What we got? Yeah, we'll spam that. Yeah, these guys. Okay, they're pretty. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah. See how they've got that? I'll deny them that. That's because if the level up from them is denied these, then they will move out and you pretty much just wasted a whole heap of resources to get them to level up. So, it's not something you want to happen. But yeah, another thing you can do is you can rename ships. Comment if you get the reference. Oh well. Sorry, I had to do it. Sorry.
Underwater plateau. Loading available information.
Right now, it's silent here. Oh, this is awesome. It's got a geothermal energy spot. I mean, if that wasn't between our islands, that would be awesome. Because
Scan.
it's great when you got them between your enemy's islands and you build the geothermal power plant and then you just run it to the point where it blows up.
Further information.
You're probably thinking, Baz, what are you doing? That's just stupid. Well,
Just happened
Yeah.
to be in the area.
but you get a legendary tsunami that's just going to wreck everything. And if that happens to your islands, then yeah, nah. But if it happens to your enemy's islands, then no, that's something you really want to look into. The damage it does is just awesome. But yeah, we got a sunken research facility. If we search them, we get these prototypes. There's only about 2 or so of them that are actually useful offline. But yeah, we'll buy building materials and stuff to set up an underwater thingo. But where though? Which plateau are we going to settle? This one? No, that's horrible. Is there any? No, that's horrible.
So, what's up?
Yeah, we'll get rid of those. We'll get 1,500 for that. That's nice. Basically what I'm looking for is a reasonable sized island with a oil deposit. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit far in Strindberg's territory though. So yeah, basically what I'm doing now is I'm just cheating. I'm just clicking on the minimap and bouncing around between these random spots and hoping to find a an underwater plateau that I could actually settle. It's exploring without actually having to go there. What do we got? There, what's that? It's ugh. What's this? Oh, this is pretty good. We'll go there.
You can read my thoughts.
yeah, the reason we want oil is because it will produce...
Production breakdown.
We can use it to produce carbon, which is the main tech building material. It's what they use to make all the planes and the submarines and stuff. We're probably going to be a bit more focused on the plane side of things.
No matter where one looks, there you are.
It's likely that
Mm-hmm.
no one has set foot on this land in decades.
Okay, so what do we got here? Oh yeah, that's right, this the Green Boulevard. This is a neat little thing. As you get to level 3 in each of the factions, except for the techs, because they start with theirs, you get this faction unique road. Now in residential areas this doesn't do all that much, but in your production areas it's pretty good because it increases the transport unit speed, which is nice. But yeah, it's just if you have it enough of this in residential areas, it will slightly increase your tax income, but it does cost a lot to set up. And yeah, it's just you can see it's just it just adds a little aesthetic thing. That's the main reason why I'm doing it. And yeah, it looks good. The Tycoon one, it's not as great. It looks like a normal road. It's just grey and boring and
Locating island.
yeah. We've already settled the island. Why are you locating it now? That one. But yeah, okay, oil, and we can't do that. Why can't we do that? Press, right, okay. Okay. So, we'll set up a little tech city here. We'll whack that one in there. Whack this one down there. We'll get rid of that. Now the thing about the tech town centers, you don't really want to use them if you can help it. I've just placed it just to show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, this is the reason why. So if you can see the red outline, you'll see that it has a smaller build size, but also a smaller influence radius. And usually that's not a fair trade-off. So yeah, if you can use either a Tycoon or an Eco one, and I mean, if you're fine with the smaller radius, then yeah, go for it.
Available.
And I mean, it does look nice as well, so yeah. But if you want to have a big city, don't use it. We'll set up this. You can rotate the buildings by pressing the what are they, the bloody pointed bracket things on the keyboard. I don't even know what they're called. How smart am I? Yeah, we'll just set up this one basalt thingy just to get some stuff coming in. So we are a bit short at the moment on this island, and I don't really want to have to do too much trading. I probably will anyway. But yeah, what do we got? So yeah, basically, yeah. We'll just place a hospital here, just to show you guys what it does. It's basically the same as the fire department, and it protects against disease, as you'd guess. When you get to the 4th level of inhabitants, then you do unlock the police station. Just does the same thing. And you really can't afford not to have it, if I'm being completely honest. Can't afford that one. Yeah, because we'll whack this up.
Registering eco balance degradation.
Yeah, fair enough. Because we got all our factories and stuff running, so it's it kind of makes sense. And can we build another thingy? We can't build another thingy. That's cool. As you do level up, though, you get you do unlock better eco balance buildings, and once you get to the 4th level, it's just it's legendary. Along with your power production buildings, they go up as well. It's really worth leveling up. You can't afford not to do it.
Initiative.
Registering conclusion of peace.
Excellent.
Ruthless Thorn congratulates me on my positive balance. That's cool. So I'll just spam those. Okie doke. what are we? 15 minutes in. Just build another one of those. You can change the design of these again. So I do like the dome ones, but I don't think I'll bother too much about that in this playthrough anyway. So yeah, we'll just we'll try to get a bit of it set up. Yeah, she's fine with you building roads for ecos, but for anyone else, she doesn't like it.
Registering energy shortage.
So yeah, got our oil rig. We're also a bit short of power, so we'll add this one, which is basically like a underwater wind turbine, although it produces 10 more power than wind turbines. So what we'll do is we'll actually, what's this one? The rainbow. Okay, so we'll use that one, and we'll set up a trade route between our underwater settlement and Positron. So, was that Brantis? Yeah, Brantis. Right. So, Brantis will load. Where is it? Come on, where is it? There it is. Crude oil. And at Positron, we'll offload it so that way we can produce carbon. And we'll use the ship Rainbow to deliver it all.
Payments have been transferred.
One thing you can do is rename all the trade routes. It just makes it easier to find what you're actually after, instead of trying to go through and see, okay, trade route 1 is doing this, trade route 2 is doing that. It's just easier to do it that way. So what are we, 16 minutes 30 in. I'll probably cut away somewhere around here. There we are. Okay, so I'm back. Now, yeah, it's basically here, just all of Strindberg's stuff. Yeah, we still haven't got around to bombing him yet. We have set up a couple of things though. I'll show you in a sec.
So what?
Alright, so here it is one thing. You can see because his relation with Bartok is in the red, but also it says here, without his workers the machines come to a standstill, which is the main source of his income. So that's why we're going to be wrecking his city. So we've got 3 airports set up. We've also set up kerosene production and what else? Carbon production as well. So we're basically going to try to spam.
Stop sneaking up on me like that. What is it? Speak.
Okay, we'll see the auxiliary fleet. So by the auxiliary fleet.
In your future.
Look who's back. What do you suggest? You can count on the Eden Initiative.
Don't touch it.
Yes.
Do you need my advice?
Get one from him. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll bother with that.
Production breakdown.
But yeah, basically this is our new fleet that we've just bought. It's probably going to be the biggest in the sector at this point. Because him and Bartok have just been going at it, and yeah, they've...
New vehicle. Your progress is almost unstoppable.
And she's just happy because we're building planes now, which is awesome. Okay, so that's the one with trade route, so we won't bother with that. We got here... No, what? Ugh. Why is this... What? Why? Why? I don't get... That's why. Okay, so we don't have enough inhabitants in the sector to actually get all of our stuff done. So we'll just delete those command ships because they're pretty basic. They're just going to die anyway. I am building just eco buildings here, primarily just because they have more inhabitants. More inhabitants can fit in the eco buildings than in the tech ones, and because it largely hinges on how many inhabitants you have in the sector as to how big a military you can have. So that's it's a bit of a pain, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so we'll just speed that up a little bit.
I know exactly how much hard work goes into these developments.
You thought you could hide the fact that you were building new units from me?
No, I didn't. I didn't, Strindberg. I just wanted you to find out so that way you get scared. But yeah, the hard part about Strindberg is you can't just build up your army and then attack him. You have to really get it all done quick, sharp. Because otherwise he'll declare war on you and you won't be ready. You'll just get wrecked. And it's not fun. Not fun at all. So I'll just build those there.
Warning.
Come
Production
on.
halted.
So yeah, I'm just speeding this up a bit just to try to get the resources ready. that. We'll build a road.
The research
It's
funds
cool.
for my new experiment have been approved.
You can see there, 5 fit into the tech ones, and 8 fit into the eco ones. So, yeah. I did also build this little tax city here, which if you're horrible like me, you just build a city just to fill it up with inhabitants, of just low-level inhabitants, and just tax everything out of them. Oh, do we get attacked there? Because that seems to be his main military thing. Oh, do we? Yeah, we'll show up there and we'll see what we got. Okay, so the Caro's full.
Maybe life here isn't perfect, but we're getting close.
We need more tech build eggs. Give me more techs. Oh, I was not expecting this. I should have been expecting it, but I'm an idiot and I didn't. Well, that's why. We just need to leave it for a bit and they should start spitting out a couple more. I'll probably do another cutaway sometime soon. I'll come back eventually when we have a reasonable sized air force. Because there's no other way we're going to be able to blitzkrieg his city without it. It's just too far inland.
Military conflict between neighbors ended.
Oh no.
Move it. There's so much
Okay.
to do.
Yeah.
Oh, no surprise
Yeah,
there.
no. Okay. So basically what we want is we want to get it to a point where Strindberg and Bartok have been at war for a little while, so they've both lost a fair few units and we're just built up and ready for it all. I'll send the Seaview up to Positron just to offload some of these. You can see that I did bottleneck the harbours with quay walls, as well as I added a couple of turrets. That's really the only practical use quay walls have. But yeah, a ship can't pass through it. I mean, they can still shoot past it, which isn't all that great, but yeah, there are a few really good designs that you can find on the wiki. I'd really recommend checking them out if you want to try to bottleneck it. I'm not going to do any quests at the moment, just because I really need to get this Air Force done. Because
Advantage the technology. Well done.
before Strindberg actually finds out what's going on. I mean, he's already found out anyway, but I mean...
Game saved.
Anyone who wants to browse.
Yes, what do we got? Is any more of them going to get built? I don't know.
Vehicle completed.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just... Yeah, I haven't cut away yet, but just be prepared for it. So, yeah, it probably will bounce around a bit. Yeah, what do we got here? Sit a couple in there. Ugh, put that in the wrong spot. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, again, just trying to increase the number of inhabitants I've got in the sector. It is pretty boring, I know. But yeah. We will get to it in this video, don't worry. We will actually see something that should be a little more interesting than just dropping houses everywhere.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Okay, what do we got? Farmhouse. Yeah, okay, so it's probably...
Things just
Yeah,
keep getting
storage is
better
probably
in
full
this
of...
city, and it's all thanks to you.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is taking too long.
It don't
We'll go over
matter
to
where the stuff comes from.
Showing over to the fat lady sings. Sorry, I had to make that reference. I mean, it kind of works too, considering we're getting these building modules to build planes, and in the movie he was a fighter pilot, so
You're
I
just
mean,
trying to protect yourself.
yeah.
I understand that.
I never actually noticed how easy it is to get on Bartok's good side with planes. I mean, normally she's just one of those characters that you just sort of ignore instead of trying to get on their good side, because it's just... yeah. Anyway. Just build a couple more there, and we can't build any more.
Things just keep
That's
getting
fine.
better in this city, and it's all thanks to you.
688 we can build. 688. Tax incomes. Ooh, that's pretty basic. You don't really want that. 644, that's cool. Eco balance is looking pretty nasty. But yeah. Oh well.
I think coming here with you was a good idea.
Alrighty.
Signed in.
Keep it short.
No, he's still not at war with Bartok. Okay. Yeah. Do I not? I won't do it right now because he's got a pretty solid fleet going for him at the moment. Now there are a couple of other planes and stuff you can make instead of just your choppers and all that. And I mean,
Alert.
the choppers are just...
Registering hostile boarding attempt.
oh, bloody heck.
Registering failed boarding process.
Yeah, that's the thing that's most annoying about Strindberg. He's just... he constantly boards your ships, but he doesn't get anything from it. So he's... it just ends up slowing down your trade routes, which is annoying. But that's why you should use the tech, what's he called?
This is not going to.
Oh, I can't remember. There we
Go
go.
ahead.
Run at me!
Need to explain. With those ignoramuses, it was clear that war was inevitable.
Yep, so she's happy because we're fighting him. Flight of the Valkyries intensifies. Swears to get revenge for your attack. Well, that's fun. So, yeah, here we go. It's a lot better if you have the actual bombers, but I mean, we can't actually do that at this point. It's just, yeah, just because we don't have, I think it's researchers, tech researchers, which are the requirement for it.
Registering attack on one of your vehicles.
Okay. So yeah, we're just going to try to wreck all his coastal stuff here. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to set him on fire because he doesn't have anything majorly useful that can actually like just put out the fires. I mean, he's got the
Quite clear. When diplomacy fails, deeds must follow.
oh, okay, well, that's his.
Now one of the most advanced in this sector.
And,
Warning.
oh,
Vehicle.
we got 2 more of them. That is so good. Now, what do we got? Guess we wiped out half his city there. We'll just speed up and we'll wipe out the rest of it. Because once you wipe out all his workers' houses and stuff like that,
Warning.
he just falls apart. He doesn't rebuild after that. So that's... he'll just use up the resources he has, but if you just keep going, then you've won. There's nothing that he can really do. What's happening? Oh, geez, we're getting shot at by the auto defense on the goods depots. So that's not fun. Try to bring down that. Yeah, we'll just try to bring down as much of his production areas as you can. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys get the general idea. Just
Oil spill damaging coastal region.
what? Ah,
Alert.
wow.
Registering attack on one of your vehicles.
Wait, did he attack us? No, they probably would have. Oh well. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna head out before the authorities show up.
I feel like this would be the perfect time to make a "I am the authorities" reference,
On neighboring island.
considering how dystopian this is getting. Just randomly bomb a whole heap of innocent civilians. War crimes abound! And we just lost all our air force. Well, that's fine, because we wiped out his city, and he's going to struggle to rebuild that.
Don't touch anything. Can I help?
Can we? Do we? Nah. Should be fine. We'll just spam a couple more of these. We can't. Ah, well. But anyway, you guys get the idea. I think we've pretty much won. Because, I mean, it is just a tedious case now of just trying to get him to use up all his remaining resources, just trying to repair all the stuff that we can wreck. And he won't rebuild a city as big as his one was there. But that'll be all for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Or leave a comment. It really helps the channel out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.